Hello everyone. In this portfolio video I will reflect on the video game review project. For this project we had to play 2 video games, Gone Home and Life is Strange, and then choose which one we wish to review. It was the most challenging one for me, mostly through my own fault, because I didn't simply choose to review one of the games. I instead chose to make it into more of a video essay / analysis of both games, so Gone Home and Life is Strange, because I was interested in comparing the different ways they tell stories. So the first draft of my video was very long, more than 8 minutes, and took me ages to compose. It was so long because my script wasn't very tight, I took too much time to make a point, and so on. And since the narration was too long, I found it rather difficult to find clips from the games that would go well together with the narrative. Thus, in the end, the image and the voice didn't have much correlation in many places, and it just wasn't generally very effective or good or successful or anything. So when revising this project, I started with revising my script and tightening it, making it better. I made it relatively more shorter and a lot more focused, which also helped me add fitting visuals. I mostly used the same clips from my first draft, but for some bits I had to go find new additional material. And again, editing took a rather long time. I used Camtasia when composing this video. I had never used it before, but it was rather easy to learn and to use as well. I think its best quality was that it allowed me to record my screen, which of course becomes essential when putting together a video game review. The biggest challenge for me when revising my final draft was again the narration. I had finished revising my video, however, the narration sounded awful because I had a very bad cold at the time. So I re-recorded the narrative using a decent microphone this time as well to make it, for that ultimate touch. And it turned out to be about 20 seconds shorter than my second draft, so my previous version. It's probably because I was speaking a bit faster and more fluently than my second draft. So this was quite annoying since I had edited my video according to my narrative, which was the times very second specific. So after adding my final narration to the video, I had to re-edit the entire video. It wasn't too difficult because I simply had to make certain instances shorter to fit the narration, and eventually maybe some bits longer. However, I think I'm quite pleased with my final revision. The narration and the image finally fit well together, and I actually enjoyed working with different mediums, so because I had to think about the points I make, whether they make sense or not. I had to think about how I sound like when I'm speaking, and I had to think about how to visually convey it for the viewer. This project was definitely the biggest challenge for me, but I think it was nevertheless a challenge that I learned a lot from. Thank you for listening.